Hey guys, it's Kylie Hatmaker, and in Kylie Cooks the World tonight, we're going to make a Russian dish, which is beef stroganoff. So I'm really excited about this recipe because it calls for dill. I really haven't tried it with dill in it, but I love beef stroganoff. So to start with, we are going to cook some noodles. Normally you would use egg noodles, but I am using these gluten-free noodles because I have an allergy to wheat, so I need to make my own substitutions. This one has corn and rice in it instead of the egg noodles, or else I would be using those. You just cook them as regular till al dente, and then they'll be you'll have the beef stroganoff mixture that you serve on top of it. So pretty simple. That's out of the way. To make the beef stroganoff, though, we're going to cut up our steak. So I've got some sirloin steak here. I'm just going to cut it into strips, bite-sized pieces, so that it's easier to cook and easier to eat. First, we're going to saute that in some olive oil. Again, my favorite olive oil. But you're going to do about 2 tablespoons olive oil, about a pound of the steak that's cut up. Saute that until it's brown on each side. Then you're going to dice up your onions, so make sure, I'm probably going to do mine in strips just so it's bigger pieces in there, but how you cut it, that's kind of up to you. 1 onion, and then I've got some sliced mushrooms too that I'm going to be throwing in there. So then we're going to saute those with the meat for about another 2-3 minutes. You just want to make sure that they get a little bit tender. Add 3 tablespoons of flour. Again, I'm not using wheat, so I've got oat flour. So remember, it's my dinner, so I'll adjust it how I need to. You do what works for you. So about 3 tablespoons flour, it kind of soaks up that oil in there, and then you're going to start adding some seasonings. So another one I love, I can't say it though, Worcestershire sauce. 2 tablespoons Worcestershire that you're going to add to that flour mixture. You're also going to do some honey mustard, or I'm sorry, Dijon mustard. I've got a honey version that's going into it. So a tablespoon of that, and then saute or cook it up, boil it for about 2-3 minutes with a little bit of beef broth. So we're going to use 2 cups of that to make your sauce. That should thicken up with the flour that's in there after about 10 minutes. Then you're going to add a cup of sour cream to it. So you're going to just make sure that sour cream gets heated through. You don't really want to cook it or boil it after you've added the sour cream, and then you're going to put that on the noodles. I forgot to tell you, whenever you put the steak in there, you're going to season it first with salt, pepper, and 2 tablespoons of dill, or teaspoons of dill. That's where that comes in there. So make sure you don't forget to season your meat before you get in there, because you're going to be like, oh, that sounds so good. So we will see how that is. Hey guys, so we're back, and we are going to try the Russian beef stroganoff, and it's got the dill in it. So if my taste tester, please, there's your fork. Try your beef stroganoff.
Oh yeah. Hang on. That's good.
That one's really good. Thanks so much for sticking with me. I am available on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, so be sure to follow me.